Hey man, what's going on? My name is Ace on the Track, and today you're listening to The Base, where we talk about life, music, business, and everything in between. Today I got Keleopatro. What's up, man?
Hey man, what's up?
You good?
I'm good, man. I feel
You're
good.
I bet. Yo,
God is good.
Introduce yourself a little bit.
So I'm Keleopatro. I'm fully Egyptian, actually, 100% Egyptian. I'm not even Canadian yet.
Shit, what the fuck?
I passed my it's a surprise. I know.
You were born in Egypt?
I was born in Egypt.
Okay.
I came to Canada 2015, June 2015.
Oh, for real?
It's only been 6 years.
Okay.
I passed my test, like my citizenship test, this year, like in summer, May.
And what does that mean? So you could live here, you could have a Canadian passport?
I can live, like I'm not a Canadian citizen, but like I can still live here, you know.
Dual citizenship.
Exactly,
Okay.
ish. But like yeah, I was just waiting to get the Canadian passport, and I passed the test, so I'm not officially Canadian, but I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
I just have to do the ceremony, something like called the ceremony,
Like a baptism type shit?
basically,
Yeah.
and then I get the passport.
But what does it mean to be, like, what does it change for you to have a Canadian passport and all
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. Shout out to Egypt.
this? Okay.
But like you can't really travel everywhere with the Egyptian passport. Sadly.
Okay.
Like you can go to Maldives, you can go like to some places.
Yeah.
In the Middle
See, I didn't
East,
even know all that. I didn't know you can't go places.
sadly. But the Canadian passport is just like it's a lot easier. You know, let's say I'm trying to travel to Turkey, for example, this summer. With the Egyptian passport, I would have to have a visa. I would have to submit a visa. It takes time. With the Canadian, if I'm not mistaken, with the Canadian passport, book the flight and go. You know,
that's dope. Still,
Yeah.
and did you do music still while you were in Egypt?
I'll tell you this. So basically, I started my love for music when I was like 14 years old.
So you were still in Egypt?
I was still in Egypt,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, I had this application on iPad, and it's called Novation Launchpad. It's like you click on these buttons.
I know Novation, actually.
Exactly.
It's actually a good company.
You click on these buttons and all that stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to create a track with it.
Yeah.
So I posted it on SoundCloud, and I just kept posting from time to time, and then like I saw legs going up. I'm like, what? Okay, that's interesting. That could be something. But not even, I'm still young, so I don't really care about that, you know? Like, I don't view, I just view it as a hobby, you know?
No, fuck cloud and all that
Exactly,
shit. Yeah,
you know? So, like, I'm just doing it from time to time. And then, like, I go to a sporting club, basically something in Egypt, like, where, like, people play, like, different, it's like parks in here.
Okay.
But, like, a private park.
It's like a golf club type shit?
Something like this. It has some golf, it has some football, it has different stuff. And then, like, I see this DJ, like, playing his sound. So I asked him some questions. Yeah. And then, I tell him, like, I'm doing this Novation Launchpad thing and all that stuff. And he's like, okay, that's cool. We can play your tracks on the like DJ or whatever. Like one time, like there was like this
the songs party. You made on your iPad?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then basically he played this techno song that I made, and people were dancing and all that stuff. So it felt great. It felt great at that time, you know. Yeah. But push back a couple months, I wanted to learn guitar.
You're saying afterwards or before?
Like afterwards.
Okay,
okay. Push back a couple months, like before was it? Yeah, it was after the revolution actually. But yeah, like I wanted to learn guitar and all that stuff so I can play and all that.
Be versatile and all that shit.
Exactly, you know, just like it was cool, you know, it was cool at the time. My mom pushed me to do it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn.
Yeah.
But dope, with time and all, like Egypt was getting a bit
fucked up.
Basically. Okay. It was actually before the revolution. Yeah, it was before the revolution. Okay. So I stopped because like damn man, you just don't see like a revolution happening. You know, like it changed. Like it was happening in Syria. It was happening like neighbor countries. Yeah. But when it happened in Egypt, it basically changed my whole life. You know, like because you start like seeing like a civil war basically.
See, so, I'm not one to like pay attention to politics and all that shit. So I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't want you to get into it because I know you could probably talk about it for like hours. But I'm guessing it's just like some shit that changed a lot, right, in Egypt?
Basically, it's like, yeah, it's not even political. It's just it's part of it is political, but just part of it, like, you're just seeing, like people basically losing their life or, like, getting kidnapped and all that stuff.
And okay, that's fucked up. Yeah.
And just seeing it as, like, a young kid, like,
yeah,
you know,
14, 15-year-old
life,
yeah,
you know?
For sure.
Yeah, I had to, like, you know, like, I had to use a stick and I put a metal piece on it.
To protect yourself?
To protect myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's messed up, like, you know.
Slums for real.
Yeah, like it just like everybody was living in peace. It's like before coronavirus, everybody was just living in peace, and something comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, but this, I mean, you can't really. I feel like you can't compare this shit to whatever's going on.
Oh, definitely not like that. But I'm just giving like the mini example between, so you can be related to the same situation.
You could, shit changes, and your whole life
is
kind of
pause. Like whoa.
Yeah. See, for me though, the COVID was pretty good. I don't like talking about COVID, but for me, COVID was pretty good. So that does definitely not seem good.
No, actually, it got me closer to my family. Like as a
because you have to stay inside, right?
Exactly,
to be safe and all that.
Yeah, life was just moving, etc. But then when
I
started like quarantining, like we just stayed together. We played Uno together. We played like it was alright. Like
that's dope.
It felt great. Honestly.
That's cool. So so you were learning to play the guitar.
I learned to play the guitar, and then skipped. I stopped because of the revolution.
Yeah.
And then when I come to Canada. When I was in high school, I started. I was influenced by XXXTentacion.
Okay.
I started rapping a bit, like trap rapping, like trap beats, etc.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was my thing. I was just doing it because, like, I don't know, like just basically.
You felt inspired.
Yeah. Like XXX was like a good artist to me and all that stuff. So I felt.
I've actually heard that you're a pretty good rapper. I haven't really heard you rap because I see you. Whatever type of genre you're doing, I guess R&B type shit, whatever.
I would say melodic. Yeah, melodic right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just heard that you're a good rapper, but So.
Well, time. You'll be surprised, like just listening to my songs back then. Like it's a lot of progress, man.
I bet, bro. I mean, everybody progresses after every day they progress.
Exactly.
If you're doing this shit every day, then you're gonna progress every day, no matter what you do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so people like I started actually in high school. It was tough at first because like people were like, yo, you're not gonna make it, man. Like, why are you doing this? Like, but I took this as motivation, and I just pushed myself with years of practicing, etc., defining my own style, and here we are, man. Thank God.
Dope.
Yeah, this year, like last year, 2021, thank God, I landed 2 investors. So I have 2 investors that are investing in me, basically, in my career.
Okay.
And I have a production team and all that stuff.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, Scott and Ted.
Scott and Ted?
Yeah, Scott and Ted.
Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Ted still.
Yeah.
And this has helped you a lot?
They financed my latest video and...
Blessings?
Blessings.
Okay.
It was very cinematic. My friend Molly, he was the director. He directed the whole thing to my vision.
Did CB record that?
No, CB was the photographer. He was just
behind the scenes photography.
Yeah, exactly. Golden Chow was there too. Okay. He engineered the song, and we all stayed in the hotel after, like with the investors and all that stuff. Like,
where was this at?
Hudson.
Salazar. Like Hudson. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, actually in the song we recorded, they're like, shout out Hudson.
Yes, exactly. I love Hudson, honestly. I had a show there one time too, and the community is just beautiful. Like, I don't know, like whenever I feel like I need some peace of mind, Hudson? I go to Hudson or Salazar just by myself. I drive there.
That's weird. I never really went to like Hudson. I've probably been in Hudson, but I never really stayed in Hudson.
It's like basically like nature, man. It's like
It's like going up north, right?
Basically, in a way, but closer,
Exactly, so But that's cool, though. I mean, even Saint Lazare is pretty cool, riding
you just meet different
people,
different backgrounds, different lifestyles, and like...
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of going to, like, a trip like LA or some shit, or New York in a city.
I've never went to the United States in my whole life yet.
Well, I mean, maybe Toronto or just downtown Montreal. Like, you like going into nature, right?
Yeah, basically. But at the same time, I like going to downtown, but at the same time, I feel like... I'm more like attracted to nature and like peace.
See, me, I'm the opposite. I like the city. No matter what city I'm in, I like the city, the downtown center of everything. Seeing hundreds of people pass by in 2 minutes, I like that.
Yeah, I wanna like I like a balance between.
A balance of the two, yeah.
Yeah, cause one of the cities that I'm trying to visit, like first when I go to the United States is New York City, and like it's I hear like it's like people just pass by nonstop.
Yeah, I love New York. Still, I'm trying to go soon. I went when I was like a kid a couple times. But I'm trying to go again because the vibe there, bro, is insane.
Tell me about it.
Bro, it's crazy. Like I don't know, me, I always feel different. Even when I go to airports, I feel like I'm on top of the world for some reason. Every time I walk in an airport and I walk through it, I feel like I'm on the top of the world. I feel like I'm the main character in the movie, So when I go to another city like New York, I go there and it's just like, I don't know, you feel like you're like some celebrity or some shit, Even if nobody's looking at you, you just feel good. I like the city so much. So I'm walking through Times Square. Times Square, I feel good. You know, I'm walking through it, I see people and shit, those performers on the street like Elmo and all that. I feel just good. I like seeing it. And then there's like a bunch of stores
like a lot of dancers.
Yeah, break dancers and shit, bro. It's just it's crazy.
They were like I saw them dancing and all that stuff, and I hit them up just to market my music, and like they're
Where
good.
was this at here?
Like New York, no, New York.
Oh, this is New York.
From New York.
Okay, yeah, trust. And Central Park too, bro.
Central Park. I heard about it. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Central Park. Spider-Man.
Like back then, like.
Oh, he was in Central Park.
Like he like it was mentioned, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it probably was. Any movie that has New York in it is
basically,
like,
yeah, okay.
But it's crazy.
It's like the biggest park, one of the biggest.
Bro, it's not even a park. It's called Central Park, but I wouldn't even consider it a park. I would consider it like a mini Hudson, bro. You know? It's
for real?
Like,
okay, so it's like okay,
bro. You go. It's in the middle of the city, but it's like I don't know, probably around like 80 blocks long or some shit.
Okay, yo,
Don't
Scott,
quote
take me to New York, please.
Yo, take him, bro. It's like you go in the park. There's like a couple different ponds and lakes. There's trees everywhere. There's a couple different actual playgrounds. There's like fountains and shit.
So it's literally the balance between downtown and like nature.
It's like you walk in there and you're in a whole different city, and then you walk in the other side. Like I don't even know how to explain it, bro. But it's like 80 blocks long or some shit like that. It's crazy. Like
wow.
Think about 80 blocks here.
Do you know that I did not believe United States existed when I lived back in Egypt?
I seen you post that.
Yeah, like, bro. I was like. I don't
feel
know,
like
just
that
the
too
Florida
sometimes.
Information, like, yo, Florida this, Florida that, Florida, like...
It's not real, bro.
I was like, okay, maybe it's just like a TV show or something.
That's
but
what
then
I'm
I
saying.
come here and like, okay, this place exists.
Bro, even as a kid, too, I thought that. Even, like, living right near the border of the United States, I was thinking, oh, New York's not real, you know what I mean? Fucking Florida's not real, shit like that. Like, probably not as much as you thought that, but it's like, it doesn't seem real because... the movies don't make it seem real.
Matrix vibes.
Yo, like literally, movies just make it seem like it's a whole different universe, which is not. But you know.
What do you think of like the whole like simulation vibe of like what do you think like happens after you die or something?
Oh, I'm not even about to talk about that. I could talk about that for fucking ages, bro. But
go ahead, man. Honestly, it's an interesting subject. Give it like a short sentence.
Okay. People are gonna find me weird after I say this. That's why I don't want to talk about it too long. But I have the perception, I guess, that no one really exists. So after death, it's nothing because it never happened. You know what I mean? You?
Me,
I'm not
honestly,
even gonna go more into that.
Yeah,
but.
me honestly, like man, like I will tell you this: the universe expands by the second. You know, so like I don't know, man. It's just like I can talk about it for ages too, but I feel like
yeah.
It's deep. Like it's like I will tell you this, like yo, like how many like okay, insects.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of insects and
there's a lot of fucking insects,
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like millions and millions, and like in your body there's like millions of molecules and atoms, etc.
Yeah.
But outside like the planet, there's like millions of planets, trillions of planets and universes, or like galaxies. So yeah, man, it's like like nothing. I don't know, like. Nothing that is something. I don't know. It's gonna be deep, bro. It's gonna
That's
be
what
deep.
I'm saying because, I mean, the way you're like you said like molecules and atoms or whatever. Even me, like I know science class and all that shit. I don't even believe in that shit. Like molecules and atoms, like what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? They could show us pictures all they want in science class and on the internet and fucking they could show me for 30 hours straight what an atom is, what a molecule is, and all that shit. I still won't believe it because that's just a picture. You clearly didn't take that picture. That's like a fucking cartoon image. You know what I mean? Like you made that shit on Photoshop.
Maybe like I don't know, like microscopes or something.
Maybe,
I don't know. It's technology, bro. You know,
that's
like
what I'm saying.
we're
knows,
living
bro?
like with cars and all that stuff, bro. You know, like
who the fuck knows?
Back then, like like thousands of years ago, they did not believe. Like if you said like, okay, I'm gonna travel from this city to this city in an hour, they would laugh at you. You're crazy.
Yeah. Facts.
You know, so like it's technology, bro. Like
yeah.
The metaverse and all that stuff.
I do believe in technology though. That shit's you know, because we're using it right now.
Sick. It's so sick. Yeah, we're doing it right now. You just talk it to a sound that is basically.
And then they're watching this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's insane, man. Like
yeah, but we could talk about all this shit for fucking long. But
for real, I like that.
And actually, speaking of that though, do you translate like? Because I don't know. I want to talk about it with you, but I feel like it'll take up the whole episode. But I can see that you feel, you know,
I'm very spiritual.
Yeah, it's that type of shit. Do you translate that into your music, you feel like?
Oh, big times, bro. Like,
yeah?
Big times. Like, even blessing. Like, blessing basically is a message, like, that I got from God. Like, I don't know. Like, I felt like I have a connection. I'm connected with a higher frequency, basically. And basically, I'm getting, like...
And you think that is God? Well, I'm not going to say think, but, like, you know that is God.
It's a belief inside you. I believe it. Like I don't know
real.
how to explain it. It's a real feeling, bro. It's a real feeling. It's like believing in yourself. It's like in your mindset.
See, that for me, that's different. Cause me, I don't believe in God, first of all, and I respect anyone who does, obviously.
Yeah.
But or
it's
doesn't.
Canada, man.
What?
Everybody lives together in peace.
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck what you believe in, you know. But I feel like it would be different than believing in yourself. I wouldn't know because I don't really believe in God or higher powers and all that. But I just feel like believing in yourself is like, to me, I don't know. I forget who said this quote, bro, and I don't even know the exact quote. But it's like, can you really, like, something about, like, you know, it's kind of like that shit, like, you only believe what you see type thing. So it's like, me, I believe in myself because, like, I have these thoughts in my head every day. You know, I talk to myself every day, and I see myself every day. But it's like...
Oxygen, though. You don't see oxygen, but you breathe it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. But do you really know if anything else is really there?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's all theories. I'll tell you that. It's all theories because... Nobody knows the whole truth. We don't even know what we're living with. Like, we don't know, like, the whole animals that existed before us. History was written.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Dinosaurs, do they really exist? You know?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't really know the whole truth, you know?
Yo, people are about to hate on us.
That's what I like. That's what I like. No, but, it's a perspective, you know? Everybody has different perspectives, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But, yo, I wanted to say this before I forget about it, but I was looking at your Instagram today, and that song, Emotions, with that girl.
Hey.
That was cool. You should do more of that with like the duo shit.
I got more stuff like that.
Really?
I got more stuff like that. Yeah.
And do you have any upcoming albums?
Albums, okay.
Or
I would
songs
say,
or anything?
Songs. I have song coming out. I don't know when the podcast is coming out, but I have a song
next week.
Next week, okay. So I have a song coming out Sunday, January 23rd. It's called Sound.
I guess that should be the same week that the podcast.
I guess so. I don't know.
It's January 12th. Yeah, it should be next week, right? Next Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
It's called Sound.
Sound. So it's basically, I heard this beat. Shout out to Hoop, like it's the
Hoop
producer.
Going crazy.
Yeah. So basically, I heard a beat and I just fell in love with it. So I made a song about me falling in love with a beat, and taking it to a restaurant, etc. It's like a person.
Taking it to a restaurant, you said?
Like it's like I don't view this beat as I'm in deep love with this beat. That
still to this day.
But yes, man, it's so catchy. It's like I will show you like after like the unreleased version of the track. But just the beat was so catchy. Like, I can listen to the beat without my voice on it, and I would still jam to it.
Hoop going crazy for real. Shout out Hoop.
Yo, for real. So, like, I made a song about me falling in love with the beat.
Damn.
And then I added, like, a touch of, like, Arabic and English. Because I feel like that's going to be my style down this year.
Yeah, even when you came here, you did some Arabic shit.
Yeah, man, honestly. Like, it just, like... doing who I am, like I feel like that's who I am as a person because I'm Arabic still, like, you know. So if I put this in my music too and make it sound, it's like Blessing had some Arabic lyrics in it. Yeah. But it just flowed like Golden said, like it just flowed so perfectly that you don't even.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And speaking about Arabic shit, do you feel like living here now for 6-7 years, whatever? Do you feel like I don't want to say assimilated, but do you feel like you're getting more? Like, you're getting too deep into this culture where you're kind of forgetting about your Arabic culture?
No. I don't, it's, you know, in the house, you know, bro, like, my mom always cooked the Egyptian food, you know, like, there's, like, but that's what I like about Canada, man. You walk to a street, and it's, like, a culture, and then you walk to a different street, and it's a different culture.
Bro, especially out here in NDG, I could walk down the street right next to me. I could walk down for 5 minutes and see every fucking type of race in the world. You know what I mean?
Even in your class, bro. Even in high school back then, like, bro. So I don't really feel. I don't really feel that I'm forgetting about my own like roots because at the same time, I'm learning about other roots, which is very cool. You know, like different lifestyles, different thoughts of mine. It's just like more knowledge that could help me become a better person in general. You know.
Well, that's cool then. I feel like you know. I feel like it's important to stay true to yourself and stay true to whatever you grew up around, you know, and your culture and all that.
And that's why I actually want to include it in my music too, you know, like just, I don't know, like I don't see anybody in Montreal doing Anglo-Arabic, so I'm trying to get that to be something. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, honestly, I feel like with music shit, it's important to, you know, stay unique and be original, whatever, and I feel like that could be something that could really help you out if you just continue doing that shit. Because, you know, I mean, even if you can't really understand it, like me, for example, if I'm listening to it, I can understand the English words, but but I can't understand the Arabic shit. I feel like lately in this new age of shit, it's not always about that.
It's about the frequency.
It's about the frequencies, you know, it's about the vibe you're getting from the song. At least me. I like listening to songs that give me, yeah, exactly. It makes me happy, right? And it's kind of, sometimes it's hard to pull that off. And then there's other people that are just trying to stay lyrical, which is cool too. It's just for me, I feel like that's not my vibe. I like listening to songs if they make me feel a certain type of way.
That's what I like about music, man. Yeah. Like it's like art. Like you can look at a painting and be like, okay, that's a cool painting. You can look at like painting and the same painting from someone else and be like, nah, I don't like this painting. Everybody has a different vibe.
For whatever reason, bro.
Frequency. So
exactly.
Like,
so you really believe in that frequency shit, eh?
I really believe. Yeah, cause
talk about that a little bit.
Sound is a frequency wave.
Every sound is a frequency. Yeah.
Us talking to each other. My voice is traveling to you, and your voice is traveling to me. So
yeah.
And I just set my hand on here. Yeah, I told you.
That wasn't that bad though. Usually people go bah, like hit that shit hard.
Yo, we're not done. Yo, never know. But yeah, basically. So yeah, like it's like I don't know. Like I feel like I have the ear to sound right now. Like just like listening to a beat and knowing, okay, this beat is gonna do something or this beat is not gonna do something. Like
that's important.
Yeah, I don't know how, man. I don't even know how to explain it, but just like I listen to something and I just like, okay, this has potential. This does not have potential. Okay, melodies. Cool. Like the way I even write my songs right now, like I listen to a beat and I come up with a melody, and then on this melody I write on this melody, and then I go on my topic that I'm trying to speak about.
Yeah. That's very important. A lot of people will hop on any type of beat just because, and then release that too just because. But I feel like it's really important if you feel connected to this beat or whatever, and you feel like it's gonna do something, if it makes you feel some type of way, and then you're playing it to other people, makes them feel a certain type of way, that's important as fuck.
Yeah, and I heard like there's like different frequencies of songs, like the sad, like a frequency that will make you feel sad, a frequency that will
I think you're talking about chill. Scales. Scales. Yeah, like basically like
put me on that.
In general, you know, it's not like a every single time type thing, but in general, a major beat will make you happy. Make you feel happy. You know what I'm talking about? Major, like C major, A major, okay. Shit like that. Just major, like whatever. A major, C major, B major, D major, E major, all that shit. In general, that will make you feel happy. Whereas if you're on a minor, like, you know, D minor, D sharp minor, A minor, all that shit.
For real?
Yes, that shit will make you more sad. So if you listen to a Juice WRLD song, for example, pretty much all the beats he hops on, minors. If you listen to like shit on the radio,
XXXTentacion, I would say like some of his stuff is minor too. Is it?
Probably all of it, yeah. If you listen to like on the radio, like, you know, Britney Spears, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, shit like that. Maybe not all Taylor Swift songs, but you know, that type of shit. Mostly be a major beat, yeah, pop.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus and shit. It'll probably be a major beat, like a major note.
Talk about like pop and all that. Like I grew up listening to pop music.
I mean, bro, I can't speak for everyone, but at least for me, I feel like it's everyone. When you're in your car, I mean, in your mom's car, your dad's car as a kid, the radio's on. At least for me, like 2010, 2008, all I heard was fucking all these pop songs, Katy Perry and shit like that.
Black Eyed Peas,
Black Eyed Peas,
Black
bro.
Eyed Peas is honestly like one of my biggest idols of all time. Like,
bro, they're fire.
Like, you know, honestly, I feel like right now I'm influenced big times by Black Eyed Peas because like goal in my life is to make a song with Black Eyed Peas.
That'd be dope. That'd be a weird song, but it'd be dope,
bro. Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, I feel like music. All of us are kind of influenced by that a little bit, especially if you're like around the same age as us or whatever. You're gonna be influenced by that if you're listening to the radio with your mom in the car and you know, when you're going to school and shit like that in the morning. Back then when you were 8-10 years old, bro, like me, lately I've been doing a lot of like drill remixes of like pop songs.
I saw your story, like sent me like 2010 songs.
Yes, shit like that, and it's because it makes me feel like nostalgic as fuck, and it brings me back to those days. But plus, I like listening to, you know, trap and plug beats and drill beats and shit like that. So I kind of just mix the two, and it just makes me happy. You know?
Yeah, bro. I mean? Honestly, you can go on my phone, Spotify, bro, and you'll find songs that are different genres, different languages.
Yeah, that's very important as an artist.
Everything, bro. Like I don't really like allow myself to be put in a box. Honestly, even as an artist, I don't like to be like called a rapper. Honestly, yes, part of me is this, but at the same time I'm branching out, finding like being versatile in a way.
I love that.
Yeah, like I'm trying to make a song with like people from different countries.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas, fucking some people from Egypt and shit.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Ireland.
exactly. Spanish. Like I did a reggaeton song like with like two of my boys, Disc and Moose Belks, and did good. It did good, man. It did very good, honestly.
I think I heard it. Was the video in the desert?
The video in the desert?
No, or on the sand? Or was that maybe their own video?
No, that's their own video. That's their own video. Shout out to them still. Yeah.
I think my barber told me about this guy Disc like 2 years ago. I saw on your story actually too today or yesterday. Wild. Shout out Wild.
Shout out Wild. Come on, bro. Check this out, man. Yo, I actually
told
I was like, bro, I'm gonna shout you out. And then like, yo, you just brought it out, man. So
that's what I'm saying. Cause he used to be my barber for a minute.
I saw your brother there one time.
He's still my brother's barber because my brother refuses to get his hair cut by anyone else.
Bro, shout out to him, bro. Honestly,
for me, it's just far.
Yeah, he did all my haircuts before videos, like Trippy and Blessings. Yeah, that's all wild.
Yeah, he's fire, bro. Like crazy barber, bro. I swear, if I'm ever in the position where I have to travel everywhere, and I'm an engineer where I have to travel city to city, I'm on tour with an artist or whatever and I have to work in hotel rooms and all that shit.
Yeah,
just
bring
travel.
Wild over, man.
I'm bringing
His
Wild. Whether he wants to or not, I'm bringing him, bro. You know what I mean?
Kidnap him. He's like, yo, come here, man.
And like especially for the artists too, because these artists, bro. Whether I was talking about this actually with my girl the other day and her mom. I feel like a lot of these people don't realize that these artists, rappers, celebrities, they get their haircuts pretty much every day. Whether it's every day or every 2 days or every 3 days, they're getting their haircuts at least probably once a week or twice a week. And because they're always like, making appearances and shit. And like, why do you think you see Drake? Why do you think you never see Drake without a fade? You know what I mean? Or Justin
DJ
Bieber.
Khaled, man.
Yeah, DJ Khaled, bro.
Always got it sharp, man.
All these celebrities, that their braids are tight all the fucking time, bro. That's because they're getting their braids done every fucking day.
Because it's the minute details where even their like hands,
their nails and shit, bro. You know what I mean? They're getting their nails done. They're getting everything done. Whether they're females or males, they're getting their shit done every single day or every 2 days.
So yeah, but people like that's why you have to have like a thick skin too, because like sometimes people are gonna pick something about you that you wouldn't really like. It would be an insecurity for you.
Bro.
But at the same time, you just have to flow with it,
That's what I'm saying too. Yeah, like it's crazy being a celebrity and all that shit. That's why I like being in the background. I like being an engineer or a photographer, whatever, because I don't want to be fucking in the spotlight like that, getting judged by people and getting watched by people.
I'll tell you that. Me, the way I view it basically is there's always a positive side and a negative side
of everything. Yeah.
So like I will give you the example of like let's say this bottle. There's a empty part of it and a full part. The full part is the positive part. The empty part is the negative part. So you can take that negative and turn it into something positive. That's what I'm trying to say.
Put more water in it.
Yeah, exactly. Just put more like information. Take the negative information, filter it, and make it something positive. So you can take something that is that you're being criticized for and turn that information to something that would help you progress.
Yes.
You got me?
Facts. You heard it here first. Do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even really think about it like that, but that's true. And that goes with anything in life, really.
Exactly, man. Even smiling every day, bro. Just like smiling, just like saying, okay, like manifesting. I don't know if you believe in manifesting too, but just sick. So yeah, exactly.
Got the manifest tattoo on my hand.
Yeah, bro. Like manifest is a term that I learned like in English actually, like 2020, I think. Okay. Manifesting, and I've been stuck. This word has been stuck in my head for a while.
Trust me,
like,
bro. But a lot of people think like manifesting is about, alright, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror, or I'm gonna buy these little crystals, I'm gonna buy rocks, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror, and I'm gonna tell myself every day, oh, I'm gonna be rich, or I'm gonna be doing this, or I'm gonna be that, which is cool too. But if you're gonna say that to yourself,
you have to flow with it.
You gotta put the work in. Like you gotta actually do it. You gotta believe it in your head, and then you gotta take the steps necessary to get there. Obviously, because life doesn't just come from you saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then it happens. It's not like that. It is like that if you put in the work, though.
Yeah, every year I have like I write a paper and I put it on my door, and like it's basically like the goals or like something that I want to do or achieve in the next month, and then I read this every day. Affirmation, exactly. Just dedication in general, just being consistent with it, Yeah. Well, by the way, you said you want to be like an engineer and travel everywhere and that. So what's your goals this year?
What's my goals this year?
Yeah.
1 second. I gotta before we talk about this, just want to reset the camera. All right. So, okay. My goals for this year, it's hard to say because I got a lot of goals that like whether will come true or not, But
your top 3 to 5.
Oh, that's a lot still. Okay. So one of my goals is, I don't know if it's gonna happen this year or not, but I want to move fast. I want to move somewhere. Toronto, Atlanta, LA, New York, one of those. Miami, just an entertainment city. And then, so if I'm still in Canada, Toronto, because that's, you know, the biggest entertainment city in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go to the US, it's either gonna be LA or Atlanta or some shit like that, you know.
Crazy story about Toronto, but I'm gonna let you continue.
Another goal, I'm trying to work with as many different artists as possible, and from different places, you know, just so I can get my name out there and get people to recognize, and you know, honestly, the work I do and shit.
Bro, with your engineering skills, like this guy, guys, if you really want to book a session with him, his quality is insane.
Hey man, hit me up, Instagram in the description. But but yo, fuck, my goals for this year, bro. There's a lot of shit. I'm just gonna say this because I want to do it. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year or not. I want to work with Justin Bieber. Okay. So I don't know if that's gonna.
Why Justin Bieber?
Why Justin Bieber?
Everybody.
It's not only Justin Bieber, obviously, but.
No, but why? Like, because unconsciously it was picked by your mind. So like, why?
Yeah, because as a kid, I would listen to Justin Bieber a lot, and whether people like to admit that shit or not, we all listened to Justin Bieber when we were kids.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
You know what I mean? Some people more than others, whatever. And I still listen to him. I don't really like his new shit too much. Whatever,
I remember actually, like, when Baby was released, I was on my iPad, like around the time of Innovation Launchpad, I think. When Baby was released, I remember like my grandmother did not let me watch like
music videos,
YouTube videos or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's bad. And so I was like, I used to hide and then like go and recommend it. And it was one of the videos I was recommended to me. I think it was like at 200,000 views or something. Yeah, so it was still like one of the videos. I was like, okay, I clicked on it. I was like, baby.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's sick. That's actually not bad.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The shit I was talking about where like you listen to a song and that shit makes you happy. I feel like if I listen to Justin Bieber songs of him when he was a kid, that shit makes me happy. Not because, you know, I relate to everything he says and shit. It's just, I don't know, it's the tone of his voice and the instrumentals.
He was innocent.
That's what I'm saying. And the instrumentals, they just make you feel some type of way. So I would like to work with him because I've been wanting to work with him. I think it'd be a cool vibe. I like doing pop songs and all that shit, and I think it'd be crazy because just the shit I see about him, he seems like a very interesting person, very calm person, and a person that everyone around him, you know, I don't want to say gets help from him, but like he likes to, you know, bring up the people around him. And I feel just mentally and career-wise and everything, if I was around him.
And he's Canadian too, so.
And he's Canadian too. And I feel like just all that, if I was around him, it would lift me up, you know. And then also Beyonce. I want to work with a bunch of all these pop artists. I want to work with all of them.
I believe in you, bro.
I appreciate that. Travis Scott too. Very heavy on that. But another goal would be to I want to take this podcast like somewhere like crazy. I don't know where exactly yet, but I want to take it somewhere big. I want to do something big with it.
I mean, we're giving a platform to Montreal artists, and sadly, bro, like I say this, like Montreal, like I feel like everybody knows everybody, but they act like they don't know everybody.
Facts.
You know, like it's sad. You know, it's like shady. Like man, like sure, like even if you're doing good for yourself, at the same time, you just have to collab with other artists. You know?
Yeah, put other people on or help put yourself on.
Yeah, exactly. Cause like like. Yeah, okay, like there's a guy, like that, sometimes like I feel like people look at everybody with the amount of followers that they have, you know, like me, I can't not do that, but you know, like I can't judge a person by how many followers he have. Like yo, like I remember this, like I had this conversation with this person and he said like basically oh man, yo, like this guy has 25 followers, I have this number, and I was like, bro, so what? Like you can't really judge a person because of how many followers they have. You judge a person by the soul that he has, you know. It's like, that does not make him a better person than you, you know, like that does not make him a better person than you know, like, so like
not at all.
Exactly, man. So like it's sad, you know,
but it's easy to fall into that though because of society and where social media is right now. It's easy to fall into the trap of like, oh, I don't want to fuck with that person, he's only got 200 followers, you know. It's not normal, it's not nice, it's not a good thing at all, but it's life right now, I feel.
But that's what I'm trying to build, like a platform for artists, like in general, like there's something in the planning right now about basically like artists that are still struggling with their sound, because I was there and it was not fun basically trying to find ways by myself all the way there, you know.
Yeah,
like it was hard, you know, so I'm trying to like offer the artists or even businesses in general just a platform where they can basically find ways to market themselves or brand themselves as like better and like get the sauce basically.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah, man.
And good for the people who are gonna be around that.
Amen.
That's very dope. And speaking about finding your sound and all that shit. Oh wait, real quick, actually, what are your goals for this year?
Oh damn! Yeah, I felt that. Okay, so check my goals this year. I have a lot, honestly. Just like even though I have, thank God, I just hit 900 followers. But I feel like I have a strong community, man. Like if you go on like the highlights, bro, like support is insane. Like I just had to pick all the videos and put it all together, man. It's just beautiful to see like all these people like believe in you, you know. So my goal is just to basically build with smaller bricks, you know. So take the small steps with the cement, so I can like basically set up a strong fan base, you know, or a strong. Basically, like get a certain number of followers. Yeah. Basically, exactly. Yeah. I can't say like fan base. Yeah, sure. Like I want to look at them like as a supporter too. You know, like a family, part of the family. You know, like someone that I would still talk to every day and all that stuff. Yeah. You know, so that's part of my goals. The second part of my goals is, in God's will, to hit anywhere from 500,000 streams in the year to 1 million.
You said what?
500,000 streams. Yeah. To 1 million by the end of the year.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, how many did you get last year?
200,000 ish.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, man. Sick.
Okay, so now you're trying to get 500,000 or 1 million?
Yeah, it's possible with the resources that I have right now with my team, etc.
When did you meet your investors?
I'll tell you that. So, fun fact, I was working in Kushtar. Okay. And I was playing my music to random people at night. I was working night shift. And I had school the other day, so I had to... Yeah, it was tough.
Grind, yeah.
Yeah, but I had to take money so I can pay for the studio sessions, etc. You know.
Of course.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna show my music to random people.
Wait, real quick. Never knock on anybody for having a fucking job.
Yeah, it's alright.
Never.
Man.
Continue.
It's alright, honestly. Yeah, we're normal people. You know, I did not make it. You did not make it. We're still trying to make it. You know? So yeah, like it's a grind. So yeah, basically. So I was working. It was 2 a.m. around. And I was just showing random people my music. And then this guy comes in. I don't know. You feel his energy. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna show him my music, and then we start have a conversation, and then he takes my socials, and then he hits me up. He's like, hey, by the way, I'm an investor. It's like, okay, cool. Like not knowing that he's gonna invest in me. Like I was not still. Like, it was like 2-3 years ago, you know. This that. Okay, I'm gonna take you there and there and there. But my music was not as the best.
It's not as good as it is now.
Yeah, okay, it was not very good, but he just like he liked the energy that. Like I was giving him, you know, like it's like basically like this guy has dedication and he's gonna work and he's gonna succeed. Yeah. Anyway, we lose contact for like 1.5 years, 2 years, and that's when I dropped like the song with Disc and Loose Belks. He's like, "Whoa, bro, that's a beautiful song. Your sound literally like became a lot better." Yeah. And then like we started getting connected again. Okay. So yeah, man, just life played its role and. Like around like before blessing, like he's like, you know what, I will be your investor. I'll invest in you. I believe in you. I'll invest in you. And it was honestly to me, I was just like, no way that just happened, you know.
For that, how does that work? Like, do you have to pay him back or?
No, there's like contracts and all.
Yeah,
but,
can't talk.
Yeah, no, but it's alright, honestly. You know, like but yeah, man, it's just like I'm still realizing it. You know, like it's like the same day that this happened. Like I remember like. That's after dope. Blessing the video, I was just sitting in a hotel. I was like, no way this is actually happening. Like this has always been something in my mind that I was sad in my room and daydreamed about. Yeah. And it's happening. I'm not even like at like an insane number, but it's still happening. You know, so I was like, okay, this is sick. So he financed my video. He paid for the hotels, etc. And I'm like, wow. And then like a second investor, a friend of his.
Scott or
joins, Ted.
Okay.
Shout out to him. He's the man behind the scenes. He's the man behind the scenes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he joins in and yeah, man, we have a production team right now. I have my own assistant, thank God. And
your own assistant, you said?
I have an assistant.
So kind of like a manager type thing, or?
No. Assistant, just like basically, let's say if I have a couple of things to do here, just like message these people, etc. Like,
so
or
like
for
this
video, huh?
So she's like this.
What?
Was that you or the assistant?
What was that?
For you to come here.
For me to come here, or what's up?
I'm saying for you to come on this podcast.
Yeah.
Was it your assistant that was making?
It's me, bro. That's me.
But I'm saying like, does your assistant make sure like if you say like
make sure that I'm basically step by step.
Okay.
Basically, like free my time, etc.
Yeah, because for me, I know as an engineer, it's just hard sometimes to manage my time.
Bro.
If someone like if like 4 people want a session in one day, I gotta make sure everything fits out perfectly. You know what I mean? Like with my time and everything, and it gets hard sometimes. But I don't want an
but I didn't have a manager yesterday, like until yesterday actually, until we had this conversation. Like cause like I did not feel like I needed a manager. But then, bro, like I'm gonna tell you this, like I'm in university with 5 classes. I'm doing this like building this platform for the artists.
Good for you.
Like photography in general. I'm working with a photography company. I'm like doing a lot. Like I'm moving, you know. Like I even do web development. I build sites for people, graphic designing, etc. Like I'm branching out. Yeah. So I have a lot of like things on my plate, you know. So it's like the assistant is helping me with that, but at the same time, I want someone who can reach out to people, like music-wise, like etc. Someone who has like a business perspective, you know. Yeah. So someone hit me up yesterday, and he told me like they go to John Molson and they really like my music, etc. And they gave me an idea of how can I brand myself, and I was like, okay, that could be something. Okay, so let's work on the next release. Okay. So I'll see how that goes, man, honestly. So I'm just building, honestly. Living day by day, and I'm still getting surprised, man. Yeah,
bro. I mean, that's the thing about fucking life. No matter what your plans are, there's always shit that's going to go, it's not going to go how you plan. Whether it's in a good way or a bad way, shit's always going to happen. And when it happens and it's not something that you plan, but it's amazing, that shit feels so good.
It's manifesting, bro, with work.
Yeah.
By the way, what's that tattoo?
It says blessed.
Blessed?
Yeah.
Okay, blessed. Okay.
It says blessed. Yeah.
It looks like you know, like the ear thing, like when you're a bodyguard and all that stuff. Like it looked like, you know, like the thing that the bodyguards have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought of the.
No way. You thought that shit?
Yeah, I was like,
that's
cool.
Funny as fuck. Nah, it's just a tattoo. Okay. I got it like last week. But yeah. Yo, tell the story about Toronto. That's.
Okay, so yo, you see, Blessing, it was like 20 people helping me, this. But Toronto, like, I remember, like, first time I went to Toronto, it was to shoot this video with Motion Beaver. Shout out to Motion Beaver.
When was this?
2019, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of my first, it was probably my first planned music video. Okay. I'm not going to say what now, but, like, yo, like, it was my first planned music video.
You're not going to say what song it is, you say?
No, I would say, like, it was before I was, like, even Keleopatro. Like, I used to go by a different artist name.
Yes.
AK.
Yes. But still has you on that? Have you on that? Still have your name as that on my Snapchat?
Yeah.
AK.
Yeah, man. That's where I started. But anyway, like so I wanted to shoot this video with this videographer for a while, and he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but even though he works with like big artists, he still like sees, it's like the investor. He still sees like potential in someone. And he's like, okay, the only way to get a video done, you have to come to Toronto.
Oh shit!
I was like,
was he gonna pay for it or not?
No. I was definitely paying for it and everything, you know. But I was like, I have to come for Toronto, but I have to find a way to come to Toronto.
Why you never your license?
I've never went. Yeah, I did not have my license. Just wait, I'll get to it. And I just never really went to Toronto, you know. Like never. It was the first time that I got to Toronto, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit up my friend Jaden. Shout out Jaden. And I was like, bro, I'm trying to go to Toronto to shoot my first music video. Do you wanna come with me? Yeah. It was in summer. It's like, let's do it. So we planned something for the next week. We booked the hotel, etc. And we were going to go with a car. We were going to rent a car from Montreal by this service, I don't remember. But then to go there to Toronto, you know. I did not have a credit card at that time. Okay, I had a debit card. Okay, so all the plans basically went to.
You need a credit card for a hotel.
You need a credit
card to rent a car.
Get a credit card.
I think you need to be a certain age to rent a car too.
Yes, but yeah, like we were above 18.
No, I think you need to be 21. That's what I'm saying. I think to rent a car. Did you rent a car or no?
No. Okay. But yeah, I'll get
that's
to it.
That's what I'm saying. I think you need to rent a car. To rent a car, you need to be 21. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so we arrive at the place. We arrive at the place. And damn, man, yeah, like Jaden goes in because he was gonna drive because he had his license, but I did not have my license. He's like, okay, like we did not have credit cards, both of us, okay. So he's like, no, you would have to have a credit card to take the car to Toronto. I was like,
yeah, or even just take the car down the street.
Man. I will give you money. I will give you, but just let me take the car. He's like, no, credit card, etc. I was like, okay, we were near the airport. But at the same time, I did not want to pay like a lot of like a couple bills to fly to Toronto because of my budget. Like I'm still working. You
working
know,
at
like,
Couche-Tard,
exactly.
Like,
you know, like I'm still working. I can't do that. So I was like, okay, how can we get to Toronto? It's like we remember there was like in Dorval there was this train station, so you walk there 20 minutes with our bags. We decided to take the train. We paid like $230 each, I think. We're like, okay, we're not gonna let this stop us. Okay, so we go there.
Might have been cheaper for a flight, honestly. Fuck.
Nah, I don't think so.
Depends on the airline, I guess, or maybe back then.
Because it was like this day, like the day of it too, So it's gonna be more like more expensive.
Yeah.
So like,
true.
We're like, okay, whatever. We're not gonna let this like mess up with our day. Like, things happen. Things happen.
Wait, was it a round trip with the train?
Or it was there only.
So like $200 back.
Yeah.
Too, fuck. Yeah.
Nah, but we were not gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're like we were gonna think. We're like, okay, we're just living at the moment. We're gonna do this and decide later. We did not have enough money to like do that too. Like come back with the train.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna. I have to meet the videographer. That's my thought. Okay, I'm gonna get to the hotel, and I will sleep. I'll go to the swimming pool with my friend and all that stuff, and I'll wake up the next day and do the thing, and whatever happens, okay? So I get there. I get to Toronto. Beautiful city, by the way.
Beautiful city.
Very, like...
Modern. Very modern.
Very modern. Yeah, very modern, man. Like, it was very different to me. I was like, yo, look at everything like a kid that you just give him a lollipop, like wow,
Yeah.
And, yeah, we get to the hotel. Same problem.
You need a credit card.
You need a credit card. So we're like, okay, fuck.
That's the thing for Airbnb. Airbnb, sorry, but for Airbnb, you don't need a credit card.
Yeah.
Real quick, for all you guys that are trying to travel, fuck hotels. Use Airbnb. If you're
shout out to the youngest who are trying to throw parties.
Exactly, bro.
But I think you need a credit card for that. I don't know.
I booked it. I booked an Airbnb in Toronto last month. No credit card. I'm 18. Yeah. No credit card. It was no problem.
I did not know about Airbnb, man. Yeah, but anyway. So we had to go to a different hotel. And then the third hotel that we arrived at, because the second said the same thing. There was a third hotel like 2 blocks away, like in Mississauga, I think.
Mississauga?
Shit,
you went far out.
Yeah, bro. Yo, I mean, we had a friend of ours like that lived there, and he just drove us around. Thank God. At least we had that, And we arrived at the third. I was like, "Yo, please, man, let us." Like, I wanna, I wanna sleep. I wanna sleep. I just wanna, I don't wanna stay outside. Yeah. And then the guy's like, "Okay, you guys seem young. You just don't know how the system works, etc. We're gonna just take $500 as a deposit. Yeah, and we're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you.
Cap.
We're not. We're gonna give it to you after. When you leave, just to make sure that you guys don't break anything. Yeah, just as insurance or something like that. Yeah, So I was like, whatever. Okay, we do this. We wake up the next day. We go meet with the videographer. And we shoot all day. It was literally done in all day. And then we're deciding, okay, we're gonna leave. Jaden remembers there was buses, all-night buses.
Yeah.
So okay, not the best option, honestly.
The cheapest option for sure. It's
$50
or something.
Yeah, bro, that's cheap. I was like, okay, let's do it after. So we leave the same night. We arrived to Montreal at 6 a.m. and then
that's
we
it.
shoot the video, etc., and we're done.
Did you get the $500 back?
Oh, we got the $500 back. But I was just stressing, honestly. But at the same time, that just gave me the lesson is to never give up and just keep flowing in general because
for sure. But also to do your research too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Be ready and plan everything.
Whether it's going on a trip, whether it's fucking showering in the morning,
even shooting a music video,
anything.
For artists,
plan everything out accordingly, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm not saying be stressed out by your plans and all that shit and fucking overdo it and all that. I'm just saying have at least a little plan about what's gonna happen about anything in your life.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. But that's the story of Toronto.
That's fucked up. Still,
it was funny, bro. It was funny.
Shit, bro. Fucking, I feel bad, bro. That's crazy. I went to Toronto a month and a half ago or some shit. It was so easy compared to that.
But I went with my family this summer. It was again. Cool. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, bro.
Airbnb.
I love Toronto.
Airbnb.
Yeah, bro.
It was nice. It was we
went
to Canada Wonderland and all that stuff.
You said it's a what?
We went to Canada's Wonderland.
Oh yeah,
and all that.
I've never been there.
It's actually sick, man.
What is it like? It's like La Ronde, right?
Bigger than La Ronde, bro.
But it's like an amusement park.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And there's this aqua park, but I did not get to go there. But it's nice.
Yeah, Toronto's fun, bro. First time I went there too. I went there like 2 summers ago, like not this summer, but the one before that, for my birthday. That was cool too. Fucking, bro, Popeyes is the best thing, bro.
I tried it on the way there with my family,
bro. It probably wouldn't be as good if I lived in Ontario or the States, but the fact that I could only get it every time I go to Toronto, which isn't that often, that just makes it so much better, you know?
Yeah.
I love Popeyes.
Yeah, I'm trying to try, like, when you were in the United States, did you try Chick-fil-A? Because my dad went to the United States and he told me, like, Chick-fil-A is very good.
Never tried Chick-fil-A. Yeah. I love chicken sandwiches, though, so I'm about to try it. But the thing about Toronto is they only have one, and it's, like, far. Like, me, when I was staying in Toronto both times, I was staying right next to the CN Tower, and the Chick-fil-A is, like, way more north than that, I think, so.
And I found, like, a dessert that I used to get in Egypt there, like Cinnabon. Oh, it's so good, man.
So just like a cinnamon bun.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, like rolled up, man. Like I used
Wait,
to
they have
that
Cinnabon in Toronto?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought that was like a United States thing.
Yeah, they have a couple stores. I was like, wow, man. And
yeah, bro.
It was back in Egypt where I used to eat that young and all that stuff.
It's a mini United States for real.
Yeah.
A mini it's a mini New York.
I guess that's the closest picture. Everybody tells me this. What's even a lot like closer to the United States is Vancouver. And I went there like 4 times, I think.
Yeah. Vancouver's cool too. I've been there like once or twice for my grandparents when I was like 6 years old.
It's a beautiful city, man.
Yeah, that's way more beautiful than Toronto for sure. But like nature-wise and everything,
expensive.
Yeah, that's the thing. Living there and just being there is expensive.
Like like I have like a friend of mine that first time I went there was with my family, and I just posted like a video of me being in Vancouver at the time, and then like a friend from back in Egypt, I used to go to. Not high school, but it's like the same thing, like school with him. And he hits me. I was like, "Are you in Vancouver?" I was like, "What do you mean I'm in Vancouver? What do you know about Vancouver?" You're in Egypt. No, I'm in Vancouver now. I was like, "You're in Vancouver? That's sick." Like it's been a while since I saw this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
While, and then like out of nowhere, like we just connect again.
You linked up with him?
Linked up with him.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. And then like that's whenever I had to go to Vancouver just to chill with him and all that stuff, like I would just stay with him, so save up the hotel money and all that stuff.
Yeah. He lives like what, like downtown?
No, like students, like just like students, like the students' apartments, not apartments, like house and all that stuff, and everybody has their room and all that. But yeah.
That's cool. Actually, one of my clients lives in Quebec City, and I went there to visit my grandparents this summer. And then he hit me up and he was like, "Oh, like yo, come link up or whatever." And I was like, "Aight." And I don't know if you've ever been to Quebec City.
I went one time.
So my grandparents are like, not in the city, but whatever. I'm not gonna say where they live at. But then,
post the address, man.
But then he lives in Saint Foy. You know where that is?
No clue.
So it's fucking pretty far. So we made the trip. My grandpa drove us there like 20 minutes to go link up with him. It was me and my brother. We went there, and then my grandpa drove back to the crib, whatever, and we just linked up with him. He lives in like the student houses. Like apartments, I guess, like you said. It's like there's like little apartments and shit. And then in the apartment, it's like him and like roommates, right? And then he's like, "Yeah, come here, we'll drink, and then we'll play pool in the lobby." Because there's like a pool table in the lobby. We go there, we play a game of pool. And we're like, "Bet, like this is fun, whatever." We keep drinking. And then we realize like we played one game. That was our plan for the whole night, just to play pool. I didn't have any more change. No one had any more change to play pool. Okay. Because it takes like a shirt, like $1 and then a 25 cents and then like a toonie or whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this sucks. So then we anyway, the night went to shit. We just went downtown and just spent way more money on alcohol than we should have.
You had fun, man. That's alright.
So yeah, fuck these student houses, bro. They fuck you up with the pool games. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, watch out, guys. That's another tip from us.
Yeah, fuck that shit. But yo, I wanted to ask you this before when you're talking about your sound. Wait, did we talk about your goals?
We did talk about my goals.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then we started talking about your investors. That's
I can tell you about like Keleopatro, man, because Keleopatro is just like a name that I came up with like out of the blue.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. We talked about that a little bit the other day, but I'm asking you about your sound thing after because I do want to ask you about that. But talk about your Keleopatra shit. Man, where did you get the name Keleopatra?
So basically, I just had to come up with a name that does not exist in the universe.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a tough thing to do, you know.
You have to have that.
Because like I had AAK back then, but AAK is like academics, Anderson Paak, and you can just go in AAK on Google and like.
And what did AAK mean?
It's my name, Abdel Ali Kadr. So like first name of my dad, first name of my.
So it's just really your initials.
Family. Yeah.
It's just your initials. Okay.
Exactly. But at the same time, I wanted to come up with something original. So basically, I can be verified on Google. You know?
Yes.
So you can like basically Google my name.
Knowledge
and
panel.
Everything. Knowledge panel. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm Egyptian. Let me come on. Pyramids. Okay, let me think. Pyramids. Kings. Okay. Some kings are good. Okay, but queens. Cleopatra. Okay, Cleopatra was one of the like queens of Egypt in the pharaoh time, and like she did like all these amazing.
I didn't even really know much about her until I watched Red Notice.
Red Notice, yeah, you put me on this movie. Yes, exactly.
It's a good movie.
It's sick.
Netflix.
It's sick. But I was like, okay, let me make the male version.
Yeah.
Male version of this of Cleopatra. I was like, okay, Cleopatra. Okay, let me add some Egyptian touch to it. So Keleopatro. So like, because when we say Cleopatra, we say like Keleo, like Cleopatra,
Yeah.
or
Cleopatra.
or
Yeah.
Keleopatra.
Yeah.
That's the Egyptian like.
Cleopatra. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, okay, Keleopatra. So like basically me saying like soon in God's will I'll be like one of the top like artists in Egypt, like queen or king, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I came up with it, and thank God, bro. Like I had it in goal. You can just go on Google, write my name, and you have a knowledge panel popping in.
Facts, bro. And a lot of my clients, if you search up their name, it's like fucking. It's not even them. It's a whole different person because they have like a name similar to it.
Yeah, but that's why it's very important to stay original with the name.
Yeah.
And it's something that basically helped me a lot, bro. Because back then on AK, bro, like when you go to Spotify, you have like this when you're distributing your music, basically.
It would go on other people's.
Yeah,
profiles.
it's so annoying, man. It's very annoying. So like, I never have this kind of problem. So.
Bro, you gotta be careful with that. Like, so many people I know like text me, they're like, yo, like, so I see like you do this music shit. So like, I just wanted to ask you a question. Like, why is it that when I post my music online, it shows up on another person's like profile and shit? I'm like, bro, change your name, you know? And it's a hard thing to change your name, especially if you've been promoting yourself as this person for a minute.
See?
And, you know, you've been doing all this shit for a while.
Yeah, man, I had an Instagram, and I had I think past 1,000 followers back then. But it was like my Instagram from like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It was my Instagram from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but like people did not know that I made music back then. So like
Yeah.
even the followers, it's not like they were not following me.
And you lose followers.
Yes, you know. So
I still lose followers to this day because of that.
Yeah. So
every
anyway,
day.
I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start brand new with the goal of Keleopatro, even not AK anymore, Keleopatro. And
How long ago was this?
That was like a year and a half ago, maybe like going down to 2020. Yeah, so yeah, down 2022. We're in 2022. So yeah, 2 years ago.
But yeah, okay, so
yeah, like
do you feel like you as a person and then you as an artist, Cleopatra, do you feel like it's kind of like an alter ego type of thing, or is it just the same person?
It's me, man. It's me.
Different. Okay.
It's me. Like that's what I always wanted to be, man. Like back when I was AK, it was a different person. Like always promoting this and that, but at the same time, it was not me. And I did not feel like, I feel like I was insecure in a way, you know?
About yourself or about your music?
Nah, just not be like fitting in, basically.
Okay.
You know, like doing what most people are doing just because
most
people are doing.
Imposter syndrome.
I don't know what's that.
How do I explain this? It's like, I don't know. I don't know the real definition, but and you don't have your phone either on you. Fuck. So imposter syndrome. It's like
in smaller words, like basically like you're like sheep, basically.
Kinda, not really. It's like more within yourself. It's like you're doing something, but you don't really know. Like for example, I know a lot of like celebrities. They get imposter syndrome where it's like they feel like a different person, whether because it's the things they're saying or promoting or the way they're acting, or they just within themselves they feel like a different person.
Brand.
The
like
brand.
They basically brand themselves as this person, but in reality
they're a whole
not
different person.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Kind of. So it's like, or even, like I know when people start out new things. Like I know when I started engineering, I kind of had an imposter syndrome a little bit. It's because I've been this thing my whole life where it's like I wasn't really anything my whole life, you know. And then I started doing this where it's like the only thing I do every day. It's a quick and weird switch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I go from not really doing anything with my days and fucking around.
A different frequency.
I mean, I guess I don't know, but then you go into like this whole different career, or whatever. You start doing, your whole life changes, right?
Routine
so
changes, everything.
Exactly.
Changes, yeah.
So you're like, wait, like, is this really me? You know what I mean? Like, did I change, or is
like,
it just the shit I'm doing?
You know, like, I'll give you an example, like snakes, not like
shed their
like
skin.
Yeah, they shed their skin. It's like they become a new person. So like you're still not comfortable in your own skin, but it's your new skin.
Exactly. Kinda.
You know? But yeah, like me, like as a person right now, as Keleopatro, like Keleopatro is Adhd. Like I'm the same person.
The fuck?
What's
yeah.
up?
No, this is my fucking phone. But yeah. So that's good though, cause I know some people who have their artist name or whatever, and they feel like a whole different person. You know, it's like an alter ego type thing. And that's kind of like, you know, not the best thing.
Yeah,
you know?
but yeah, because you can't really live with it, you know. Like, sure you can. Some people are doing it, but just not really. You're not really comfortable with yourself. You always have to keep like the character of this person that you were not.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You have to keep the character of this person.
You have to keep the character up, like yo, like basically like
how you grew up and shit.
No, like I'm saying, like let's say if you said like you have to be the imposter always, but then when you're alone, you're like a different whole person, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so like I feel like it ends up like I don't know, like maybe like you're gonna be deep thinking, and then you're gonna. I heard like I think I know what you're talking about, like depression. You can go deep down.
Yeah, kind of. You know, that never happened with me, thankfully. But
yeah, no, just like when you're up there, like it can lead into depression. You know, because
I feel like that's with anything you think about. If you think about it too deep, it can fuck you up. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. My bad about that. We're back. All right. So what were you saying? We were saying how if you think too much about shit, right?
Yeah, well, like, you're just basically, if you keep a character, you just act like this person that you're not who you are, where you're going to slip one time either and fuck up your whole career because you're not that person, and people are going to find out, oh, I'm following this person because I believe in this person and I believe in what he's doing, but if what he's doing is not real, so your brand really falls down.
That's crazy. That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
And
so
I feel like you see that a lot too.
Yeah, bro, 100%. Like the Island Boys, like you guys sure, like they're like they're a thing, like the Island Boys, like sure that was cool, but they're acting like gangsters and now they're like getting checked for it because they're not who they are and like they're like being pussies for it, you know.
And
so,
that shit happens all the time, bro.
Yes, exactly. So I'm not trying to like sell a brand that is not me as a person, because I really want to influence others into becoming better people and just progress and etc. Show them my own way of living, and hopefully that can inspire them into building their own way of living, you know.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing this but I'm being fake about it, not showing the real steps of my life and the ups and downs, well, why the fuck are you following me? Like why am I like, what am I doing with my life, you know? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I ain't trying to do that, you know. I'm trying to be straight and real with myself, and before I even become real with everybody else, you know. So yeah, Keleopatra is me as a person. I'm the same person.
That's crazy.
Yeah, saying the daily things, like even in my songs, where everything I say in my songs is something that I went through. Yeah. Literally, all of it.
I feel like, I'm not saying you specifically though, but I feel like a lot of people are scared to like, how do I say this? Okay, so there's a lot of songs you'll hear, right? Like I'm just gonna give an example. Speaker Knockers, he has like this trilogy of songs. It's called Rico's Story, and I feel like, so that's like it's a whole fake story, right? Whether it relates to shit he's been through or not, it's like a fake story. It's like a character he made, Rico, and then the other characters in the story,
but that's
you know.
art.
Or like King Von, right? His Crazy Story and shit. Crazy Story 1, 2, 3. Those are just stories, right? Whether he's been through similar situations to that, it's a fake story, right? So I feel like that shit is cool, and people are scared to do that because they'll be called out on like cap rap. You know, they're just lying on the song. But it's not the same thing, you know what I mean?
Because you still, it's like a parallel story, you know? Like it's something that you've been through as a person, but you're not going to say, like King Von is gonna, like, rest in peace King Von, but he's not going to go say, I did that and I did this, and tell a real story of him doing the same thing, because he's going to go to jail, but he still want to sell this story, but basically polish it and sculpture it into this story that he still went through, but...
Or like Juice WRLD, rest in peace to him also. I feel like when I'm listening to his songs, you know, he was dating that girl, whatever, for like a while, right? When he first started.
They felt connected. Man.
Yeah, so he was dating her for a while, but he was still releasing all these songs about heartbreaks and all that shit, right? So he's not going through that in that specific moment, but maybe he went through it in the past, or maybe he feels like it's coming up, or all that shit. So it's like he's just talking about like life, you know?
But like me, like Here We Go, for example, like it was basically about this person that I really cared about back then, but like we went our own ways, and then after the song, I actually like she be up back, but like basically, yeah, like it's like I'm saying, like, you would be lying, you can't live without me. you keep on trying, you can live without me. You know, like
that's the song.
Basically, yeah, I'm still thinking of something about the past, but it's just I'm still reminiscing about it, and it's just, you know, like, so like it's not happening right now, but it still happened in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm showing it from this perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as long as I'm not like.
Wait, are you guys still together?
No.
Okay, that's crazy though.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my clients too. He came to my studio for the first time a couple months ago. He kept talking about like this girl like that he just recently ended shit with, whatever. I'm not gonna mention his name, obviously. But then
imagine it slips out of the way.
Nah. So then he released a song. He didn't release a song. He released a snippet to a song, and it was like a different person on the cover. It was like a female on the cover, and it was a whole different person, and then that woman from before hits him back up and is like, yo, like she's jealous now, you know. So it's like, bro,
you move in, bro. You move on. Honestly, like, sure, like if it's real love, sure, like if you never really felt it before, sure, like it happens, and then you guys progress together. But if it was toxic love, man, like nah, like
that's a real thing, bro.
Move.
Toxic love.
You have to move. Yeah, it's like a distraction, bro. Like sure, like I'm not gonna say that like I have a lot of girls in my DMs, but I have like there's still things that happen, you know, like, but I feel like some of them are just a distraction, you know, and I ain't trying to literally, like, I'm trying to be focused on myself. If I'm gonna find a person that is gonna help me progress, stay committed, basically, and just make me a better person, sure, but I ain't trying to waste my time, you know.
100%.
Yeah, bro, it's a distraction, you know. If you want to live your life, you live your life and do your thing, sure, but like, you know, I ain't trying to do that, you know. Like that's not what's in my head right now.
Especially in this music shit. I feel like it's really easy to get distracted, first of all. And it's really, I wouldn't say really, but sometimes it's hard to stay motivated, right? So if you have all these other distractions too.
And it's hard for me too because I have ADHD, man. I just found out I have ADHD.
You just found out?
Like 2-3 weeks ago.
What the fuck?
I got diagnosed with it because like I was like, a friend of mine had it, and like he told me like, bro, I think you have ADHD. I was like, oh, what do you mean ADHD?
Wait, real quick, did you get offended when he said that?
No. Okay. I was like, yo, what is ADHD?
Because real quick, me, I have ADHD, or I think I have ADD, but same shit. And I told someone, I said, oh, like, not even out of, like, just to help them, you know, just to help them see more clearly. I said, yo, like, did you ever wonder if you had ADHD? Like, I feel like sometimes you do, you know? And then that person got pissed.
But it's just insecurity, but honestly, like, it's insecurity. Yeah. Like, you just have to be comfortable with yourself. If it's something, well, just grow with it. Though. But yeah, basically, I just, told them, like, oh, like, I think you have ADHD. I was like, what is ADHD? I have to look it up. So he told me like this concentration, this, that. I was like, I had up my family doctor. Like I told my family first, and to my mom it really makes sense. To my sister too, it makes sense because like a teacher apparently in high school, like he told this to my sister, and she did not really care about it. But my dad like is against it and all that. Like he's like, no, you're good. But basically,
I got trust me, son.
Yeah, so I got diagnosed with it, and it's changed your life now that I know that I have it, you know, like it's like, okay, it makes all like, you're like, okay, what am I doing with my leg? Why am I moving and fidgeting, etc., you know? Crazy. But that's why it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing, it's a curse, let's say, with the negative side is if you're not doing something that you like. But if it's a blessing, if you really doing something that you like, because you're gonna be focused on this thing.
Me and Golden Child just talked about this on the podcast.
For real?
We just talked about this a couple days ago, I guess. But it was I was saying that a person who has ADD or ADHD or whatever, at least for me, for school, for example, I never liked school. Okay, and I'm not gonna say I was bad at school, but I didn't get good grades at all. Okay?
I was bad at high school.
Yeah, so like I'm not gonna say it, but I guess me too, whatever. But like I wasn't getting good grades at all, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not because I'm not smart. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not because I'm not smart. You know what I mean?
Something that you did not like.
Exactly. So I was going this place every day that I didn't like to be at, doing shit I didn't want to do. So I wasn't really progressing. I wasn't, getting good accomplishments there. And then whereas now where I'm sitting in the studio all day and I like doing it, no one's telling me to do it. Because that's another thing. If someone tells me to do some shit, I'm not going to do it, bro. Yeah. Just because they told me to, and I'm stubborn like that. But so, like, I love music.
Yeah.
But if someone tells me every day, oh, you got to wake up at this time, and you got to go work on this song, and then you got to work on this song, and have a session with this person, and then you can go to bed. Nah, I'm not doing that. No matter how much I love music, I'm not doing it just because you told me to. So the fact that I'm telling myself what I want to do and what I can do, and I'm doing it because I love it so much, that's why I'm progressing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. See, that's why, like, actually, like, with work and all, like, sure, like 9 to 5, like sometimes you have to like do it because that's the only source of income.
Sometimes you have to do shit you don't want to do.
Yes, you have to do it, but exactly. You know, like I'm good with that. But I'm right now, thank God, bro. I'm figuring things that I can basically come up with that will make me money. You know, like web developing. Like I was developing this photography. I was doing like I did like a lot of fashion photography, this, that, and it basically gets me money from there to there to there, you know, like, and like marketing in general. Like, I took a Skillshare course.
That's dope.
And I just taught myself. Now I'm helping a couple of artists basically run their own campaigns on YouTube and Google Ads, etc. You know,
that's dope.
And it brings money to you, you know. So like it's a blessing. It's like you're basically making money from the thing that you like. So it becomes a blessing because you can make it from your own.
That's what it is, bro. That's what life's about.
Yeah,
you know,
so it's
life revolves around money.
Yes,
100%.
There's an unlimited amount of money. You just have to basically make a flow and grab that source and make it your own.
And it's a lot harder to get it if it's not something you want to be doing. You know?
Yes.
Like whether you're working at, let's say you're working at McDonald's your whole life and you don't want to be there, then it feels like your life sucks. You know what I mean? And it feels like you're gonna be depressed and.
Yeah, sometimes people have like a situation where like they have to be there even though if they don't want to because like let's say financial or whatever. God helps them honestly, or like I hope they find a way to basically change that. But that's life too, you know. There's unfairness, you know, like we're doing everything that we like, but we're not sure that this thing is gonna make us who we are. But at the same time, we are trying to do it.
I'd rather fucking die than not succeed. Like I'd rather die than have to work a job that I don't like every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. So, yeah.
No cap with that. But, Keo, I wanted to ask you this way before. But how did you find, like, because you're saying you've progressed a lot, right? Singing-wise and melodic-wise and shit. Did you take singing lessons or? I
will tell you this. I read books, man. Like, I remember, shout out Maoli, bro. Maoli's my friend, bro. He's one of my best friends. He put me on this book for my birthday, and it's called Singing for Dummies.
Singing for Dummies?
Yeah, it's like
kind of like web design for dummies, whatever all the shit.
Yeah,
the yellow
all that stuff.
Books.
So yeah, like it basically tells you about the posture and all that stuff, and how do you stand, how you close your legs a certain way, the breathing,
breath control,
yes, and all that. You know, like what like using vowels, exactly. Like
vowel.
A-O-U.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it helps you basically come up with like a catchier melody, etc. Because it gets stuck in the head this certain way. Like I read about like there's another book I don't remember the name exactly. I will tell you about it when I go back home. But I started reading in it. He got me that book too. Shout out to him. But it's basically I don't remember. It's something about neuroscience and music. So how your brain acts on music.
How it like perceives music and all that. How it reads music.
I have to finish that book. When I finish, I will pass it to you. It's actually very good. It's about this like engineer actually that he was a teacher in music, I think, and then he became an engineer or something. And
like an audio engineer.
Yeah, like a music engineer.
Like me, yeah. Okay. See, I don't even like reading, but shit like that sounds very interesting.
But that's what I'm saying, because we have ADHD, right? So, bro, like something like that you're interested in, like it changes your whole like perspective on things, you know, like it's more information and all that stuff.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, and I just started watching like YouTube videos from time to time on singing, because everything there's you can find like a free thing to do, you know. Like,
you can find information on anything, anywhere.
Yeah, bro, it's the internet, it's technology, like we were saying. So yeah, man. So I just created a way, and I'm learning by myself, and now I'm actually doing ghostwriting for a couple of other people too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like big contracts.
I think I saw that on your story.
Yeah.
Maybe. If you need ghostwriting, if you need web design, all that shit.
Shout out to CJ Francis. I'm inspired by him too, bro. He's he follows me on Insta, bro. He's basically I can't even say who he writes for, but he writes for some big people out there, and like I'm gonna start working with him from time to time and all that stuff.
That's dope. Good for you, bro.
Yeah, he inspires, man. He inspires. I will tell you after the podcast, but yeah.
Okay.
Like,
and when did you start reading all these fucking books and shit?
End of 2020.
Okay.
End of 2020.
And you feel like since that, like your music's gotten a lot better?
Oh, big times, bro. Just like practicing in general, consistency, just finding ways. Like it's basically working out, man. With time, you're gonna be built. You're gonna sculpt yourself into a better person, and just like consistency and just persistence. Basically, you have to keep going.
Of course, bro. That's the only way you're gonna get good at something. Yeah,
you can't be like one day. Sure, like it's like if you one day like hit 1 million from something. It's cool, but at the same time, it's like you did not build your house with small bricks. So you can literally, if you don't know how things work, and if you don't have a team behind you, well, like one time you're just gonna be like a 15 minutes or 15 seconds of fame, like Drake was saying, you know, like. So it's sad, you know. It's just
you know what the story behind? You're saying his post right from a couple days ago or from yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it online.
That's about you know what that's about.
What's that about? Tell me.
Oh my god, bro! It's about this girl.
Tell me.
I don't even know if I can talk about this on podcast. Basically,
oh, what are they gonna do, bro? Like is it like a girl that is from here or like that we know about?
Nah,
like?
it's just okay. So it's just cause it's like a weird thing. But basically, this girl, that's why I don't want to talk about it. But basically, Drake and this girl, whatever, did their thing. They were in a hotel. They did the thing, right?
Keep it PG-13.
That's what I'm saying. So they did their thing in a hotel room, and used a condom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
chili. Is that the chili thing that they?
Yeah. So
okay.
Drake goes and throws out the condom, right?
Uh-huh.
And then a couple minutes later, whatever, he hears her screaming in the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom. Turns out, she was trying to pour the contents of the condom into her, I guess, private parts, we could say on this podcast. And turns out though that him when he disposes of condoms, he puts hot sauce
City boys up, damn.
Yeah, so the hot sauce kills the sperm, right?
Damn.
And turns out that she put that in whatever, and it hurt a lot. And so then she's trying to sue him now.
He's literally thinking of everything. That's so smart.
Bro, you got to when you're like Drake, bro.
I did not even know about it. Thank God I was not drinking the water, bro. I would have messed up the mic, yo. Oh my God.
Trust me, bro.
Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay.
This guy's thinking ahead, bro. Like,
see, but that's why you have to think of it. Yo, you have to always set up a what if. You have to think of the worst outcomes, because if you already know what would happen, if you already have a plan for that, well, you're already ahead of a lot of people that are trying to mess you up, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I always move, bro. Like, always have a plan. Always have a thing, like, different plans.
That's what I was saying before, too. Yeah, plan your shit out, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Plan your everyday life out.
I have to learn, bro, the hard way from Toronto,
exactly,
so yeah.
Bro. Like, think about that hot sauce, bro.
Yeah, the hot sauce, damn. Oh, my God, bro. Yo, I can't believe that. Damn. Okay.
Because, you know, you've heard of, like, girls poking holes right through the packet in the condom.
That's messed up, man.
That is messed up.
No,
so,
yeah.
Him, I guess,
This is messed up.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because even in the story, it's like he went to the bathroom to put the condom on and came back. So I'm guessing he only uses his condoms. Like, if a girl were to give him a condom, he'd be like, nah, you know, like, which I would do, too. If a girl gave me a condom, I'd be like, nah, like, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd rather just, like, go home, you know? Because, bro, especially when you're Drake, you got money. You're Drake. Girls want to have kids with
definitely.
you.
They want, even like, this way did not work. Well, she want to sue him now. Like, I remember this time, like, a girl wanted to sue Drake because of, she went in his house, or like she was like trespassing, and now she's suing him like for like this amount of money. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It does not make sense. They just want to finesse their way into making money.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. They don't even want to have kids with him. They want to have a kid so then they can get the child support from him.
Yeah,
you know?
make money. It's like basically like the crypto things. They want to.
It's a crypto scam.
Yeah, they own a part of him. Basically.
Oh yeah.
Like
yo, that's what it is.
A percentage that
they own a stock of
flowing,
him.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy to think about, bro. And hopefully, you know, if you ever get in that position where you're like that, hopefully you don't get taken advantage of, bro. Because and that goes for any artist out there.
I don't even be out there, man. Like, no, I can't do that, bro. Like, I preserve my energy, honestly, bro. I preserve my energy. I don't like to mix my energy with a lot of things like that, bro. It's just like, I don't know. I work differently because of a situation like this. Like, I remember, like, I don't even have Twitter until now, because back then I was very in my mind and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I did not want to make a Twitter because, let's say I said something back then that would have hurt me now. That's why I don't have a Twitter. Now I can create a Twitter. But before, I feel like if I had a Twitter, it would have
smart.
Messed up my mind.
That's very smart. Cause,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say I said stupid shit that can, like, have backlash on me now. But as a kid, I would definitely tweet some... Like, I would just tweet, like, oh, this is my Eggo. Like, I would eat Eggo for breakfast with Nutella. And I would be like, this is my Eggo with Nutella.
Yeah, bro, that's alright, honestly.
Well, yeah, that's alright, but I'm
yeah,
just saying, it's like,
cool.
still, it's just like, yo, like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I feel like now that the older you get, well, first of all, that's another thing, though. Well, yeah, you're more conscious, but all these kids now, you're going to see a 3-year-old. If you're walking around the street, you're at a mall, you're going to see a 3-year-old, 2-year-old with an iPad in their hands, you know? And that's just crazy.
Well, they're growing up with coronavirus, like, it's a normal thing, bro, so...
Yeah, well, it's a normal thing, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
I ain't trying to get into that.
So, like, you're not really conscious of your decisions. You know, sometimes your parents aren't going to be there to tell you how to act. No matter like you were saying your grandma would tell you don't watch these videos. You were hiding and watching the videos. So it's like
the kid is curious.
That's what I'm saying. So these kids with iPads and iPhones, like really young
that's
now,
scary now.
It's like they can do shit on their phones. It's like,
bro, it's
you know,
scary now, bro.
They're gonna be like 5 years old, 6 years old, saying some stupid shit.
And it's not even about that. It's just like people, like the creeps out there, you know, like just.
Well, that too, bro. I was a kid and I had Gmail and shit, whatever. I was like probably like 11 or whatever, like 13, 12. I don't even know. I had a Gmail and I just remember this one time this girl hit me up on like back then. I don't even know if you can still do it. It was like Google Hangouts or some shit. Like you can not email people, but you could text people on Gmail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a Facebook Messenger type thing on Gmail.
Like
and this girl was texting me like it's one of those bots. You know, it was my first time I've ever experienced it because now I get them every day on Instagram. Where
you're like, oh, like it's normal, man.
Want to see something? Click this link. You know. That's what I'm saying. So that was my first time seeing that, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, part of me was kind of like, oh, I want to see something, you know. Yeah, but then at the same time, I was like, Mom, like, what is this? What does this mean? My mom was like, what the fuck? Like, shit's weird. So it's like, if, you know, I could have said some stupid shit. I could have not told my mom. I could have just like clicked the link and then gotten a virus on my computer, or had this guy watching on my webcam. You know what I mean? Like,
jeez, yeah, man. The world is creepy, you know, bro. Like the whole like dark web and all that stuff, man. Like,
yeah,
it's insane, man. Like, how did it even start? Apparently, like all the technology existed thousands of years ago. Like the technology that we have right now existed thousands of years ago, but we did not know how to put the puzzle together.
That makes sense.
Yeah, bro, it's insane. Like I will tell you this, like the pharaohs back then, like, well, they had their own techniques. How did they build the pyramids? How did they put like a stone? We don't even know about this, and we're here.
Or the Stonehenge thing in Ireland or whatever, or Scotland or whatever.
How did you do this? You know, like. What's the history before like the history that we wrote?
That's kind of what I was going back to when we first started talking.
The beginning is the ending, and the ending is the beginning.
It's like, did this shit even happen? You know what I mean? Or is it just like some helicopters that just put the rocks down there one day and it's like an hour? You know?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like sometime out of that, like I feel like a part of the universe, like outside, like where we live, outside the galaxy that we live in, there's like I don't know if you watch Interstellar.
I want to. I watched like a part of it.
It's very crazy, bro. Like, put me on this perspective. Like, apparently, like, if you're in a different planet, and this is scientifically proven, if you're on a different planet that, let's say, is like a couple million years ago, well, time, like, let's say, like, a couple minutes there is like a couple years here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shrooms,
damn, bro, yeah.
Shrooms.
But it's not even about mushrooms. It's just about, like.
No, I know, but I'm just saying if you were to take mushrooms, you can be spending 15 minutes doing something and it felt like you spent 3 hours doing
it. It's even if you're studying or if you're reading a book one time, like time passes, even if you're on your FaceTime call with the right person and you're just guys vibing and all that stuff, bro, like.
True. Even this, it doesn't feel like, you know, like for this it's been 83 minutes. It doesn't really feel like it's been 83 minutes.
83 minutes?
Yeah.
83?
Yeah.
80, bro, no way.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was like 30 minutes. That's what I'm saying. So like time passes fast when you don't think about it. Like I feel like we created time in a way like that. Like okay, like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and all that.
But it's not really like that. You're saying.
Yeah, sunset, sunrise. Okay, well there's sunsets in here and here. Okay, cool. But like.
That's another thing. Like back to music shit. I feel like it doesn't.
But that's what I'm trying to include in my music. You know, like basically like the whole science of the outside, the underworld, like the supernatural.
Yeah. That shit is crazy to think about. Yeah. Fucking shit that we don't see, but we like it's like theories and shit. You know what I mean? Shit that could exist, but we don't know if it does.
That's like blessing itself. Like blessing itself. Like you were back to the parallel story. Like blessing. Like part of it is my own story, and it tells who I am as a person, etc. I'll make it in God's will, etc. Like I say, Ana Masri. Ana Masri means like I'm Egyptian, and we go hard.
What's the word?
Ana Masri.
Animosity.
Ana.
Mas.
Ri.
Oh, animosity, okay.
Okay, so that means Egyptian.
I was saying animosity.
Yeah, no, that's not the same thing, but basically rhymes with the same thing.
Yeah.
But then I talk about a nymph. I talk about like aliens or something that they came to take my soul and all that stuff. But like it's basically like a different energy that exists in here on this world that I created. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
It's yeah. Like
your imaginations are like it's crazy, bro. I believe more in my imagination than I do like the world because it's like
your imagination takes you
way further.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, imagination is a crazy thing, and the more shit you experience in life, the more shit
you
see.
Bro, even us talking to each other and understanding each other. Like, did you ever think like how it was created, bro? Like, we're saying words that you understand. Like, a sound that you understand, and we're on the same thing, and people are gonna be listening.
But then if I were to go to your country like Egypt, and
it's
do
a
the same
different
thing
language,
there, they wouldn't understand me. It's like they think I'm stupid. I think they're stupid. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's like it's like a 6 and a 9. Like
backwards,
like you know, like no, this is a 6, no, this is a 9.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with the colors that you posted, like the dress thing. Like to me, it's white and gold.
To me, it's black and blue, and I think
That's
you're
what I'm
fucking
saying.
with me.
But
bro.
I swear on my life, like I don't know if you guys saw this, but like basically,
actually,
like
it's this camera because that camera's fucked up. So
okay, I don't know if you guys saw this, but basically, like there was like this thing that popped back then.
Everyone's seen this. 2015, the black and blue dress, the white and gold dress. Which one?
I believe it was a white.
I believe it's black and blue.
But it's the same thing, you know, like. Maybe you see like life right now, you're seeing different colors, and I'm seeing different colors.
I don't know. I realized this a couple years ago. If I'm looking like this eye and then this eye, colors are different. Like the yellow is way more vibrant like this than with this. But me, I fucked up. Like I have a lazy eye. Like my eyes are fucked up. So I don't know if it's because of that. But like if I look like this, the yellow is vibrant and like dark. Like this is a lot lighter.
But that's what photography helped me see, bro. Like basically, like being in like a photography program in Concordia and all that stuff, or just being a photographer in general, you see light. Like light is different colors: yellow, blue, and green. So like right now, like the reflection, this is yellow. Down there is a bit bluish.
Yeah.
Because of the shadows and like.
Yeah.
Looking at here is a bit green.
Yeah.
So like you don't see it, but like I see it. Like so it's crazy, you know.
You know what is weird though? When I'm on Premiere Pro editing these podcasts, like these bright lights, right? So when I'm doing the color correction, I think it's when I turn
color grading.
Yeah, but it's like the specific setting I turn down. Maybe I forget which one it is. It's one of the light settings. When I turn it down, there's it's purple. Like we're purple. Like a shade of purple.
But I'll tell you that.
I don't know why.
Tell you that. Animals view different than you. They hear things that we don't hear.
Everyone sees colors differently.
Yeah,
probably.
but I'll tell you, there's like infrared colors.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, like different things basically, like different type of colors. Like humans basically hear to a certain frequency, and that's where we're back to frequencies again. We hear to a certain frequency.
Yeah.
And we can't hear anything or see anything higher than this wavelength. So something that's what I'm saying. Like it might be a simulation it might be like a different creature literally sitting watching the podcast, or like a whole like all people clapping, or like what the
fuck
watching humans talk about everything or aliens or anything that we don't know, but we don't see it or hear it.
Yeah.
Like apparently, like when you cut like a tree, when you hug a tree, like I don't know if you feel any sort of energy. And I'm not weird, I swear, but it's like go try and hug a tree and you'll feel some energy.
This girl was talking to me about that actually. She was talking to me about she gets high from looking at trees.
But I will tell you this. When I say high, bro, like when you say high just on a higher frequency. You get what I'm saying? On mushrooms or on weed or anything. You're just on a higher frequency. I don't need that anymore, honestly. Like that's what I learned, bro. Cause like getting high, you're just on a higher frequency. You're just like this conversation is flowing to a higher frequency of something that you don't usually talk. It's like about a memory card, let's say. Your memory card, like your brain right now is at 2 gigabytes. Where another person is at 3 gigabytes. So the information that the 3 gigabytes has to you is insane and crazy and all that stuff. And that's how technology works too, like with time and all that stuff. So like the 3 gigabytes know something that you don't know. And 2 gigabytes is like, you're crazy. Does not exist. So that's how things work.
Weird. It's true as fuck though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like conversations like these.
That I put you on this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've always thought I've had like a kind of like weird thought process and shit, but I like the way you think too. It's different,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say weird, different. Yeah, but that makes a lot of sense though, cause I guess when she was saying hi, it's like I don't know how to explain this, but if I have conversations kind of like these, whatever,
you feel a vibration?
I don't know what I feel, but I feel like I'm like I forget shit from like before. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like it continues the conversation, and it's like it registers in my brain, but it's like so it's not shit you regularly talk about. Yeah. So you kind of like. You forget about what just happened, and you continue. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's like up and down.
Exactly, and then you feel the wave, but that's not lightheaded, but like high. I don't know.
Exactly, but that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like if you look on waves, the music waves and all that, it's like up and down, up and down. Like you stay. If you're high, you stay high, and then you downer. It's the same thing.
What's the thing with waveforms? Like with music, it's like high frequencies travel very fast, and then low frequencies travel very slow. So if you see if you put a bass, right, like a boom, like an 808, it's very like if you zoom into the waveform, it's like up, down, right? Whereas if you put like a hi-hat,
it's the BPM, right? That's the
no, it has nothing to do with that.
No.
And then let's say you put like a hi-hat or something that has like a like a high frequency, because bass is boom, right? That travels slow.
It's like when you throw a rock
like
on the water, right? Is it the same thing?
I don't know, but then if you put a high frequency, it's like the waveforms are like this, like fast,
Faster.
right? And then a low frequency is like this, but then the high frequency is like this. So it's weird, bro.
It's the same thing with the heart. With your heart, the way your heart is pounding.
Yeah.
At one time, it's just gonna be
nothing.
Yeah.
Just straight.
The same thing, but that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like talk about all these things, bro. Just like to you, like it's a whole different thing. Like from your perspective, it's a 6. From my perspective, it's a 9. But maybe from a different perspective, it's a 6 to me and you, and a 9 to me and you. You know?
Yeah. I've like there's like
that's
this
why I like
Instagram.
to have these conversations.
Yeah,
bro.
it opens you up, you know. But there's this thing on Instagram I used to see. It's like this a guy here and a guy here, and there's like a 6 or a 9 in the middle. So one guy's looking here, it's a 6. One guy's looking from here, it's a 9. And then it reads on top like some shit about like even if you're right, you could be wrong, you know, or even if you're wrong, you could be right. So it's like to you, the guy on this side, he's looking at it's a 9. To him, he's right. It's a 9. It is a 9, you know. But then this guy's looking and it's a 6, which he's not wrong either. It's a 6 to him. But so it's like everything's different to you.
Yeah, that's why we don't know what exists. Like, okay, well, how it is from the eye view, you know, like that.
I am tiger.
But yeah, or from the side, you know, like it's just different informations, different theories, different lifestyles, different. Yeah. But okay, like there's a core or like a source of energy, like the motherboard of all of this, you know. All of these thoughts that were created, you know. So like,
and everything you experience in life, whether it's watching movies, listening to songs, talking to people, and I feel like movies though plays a big part, but everything in life changes how you view the world and changes how you view the universe and how you view yourself and how you view other people. Everything you experience in life on a daily basis changes all of that, and that's what's crazy is that you or me, however I thought a week ago or whatever I thought about everything a week ago could be different, completely different now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or someone, let's say, takes... Exactly. Or, you know, someone takes LSD. You know, the day before they take it, they're one person. And then they have this crazy trip on LSD or on any type of psychedelic. And then the next day, they're a whole different... Their mindset is completely different. You know what I mean?
I know, bro. I know.
You know, so it's like... Life keeps fucking progressing. Excuse me. You keep growing. You keep looking at shit differently. And it'll never stop. And that's what's cool.
But that's what I like about music and photography and all that stuff, bro. Like, art in general, like music. Well, I released this song and it's out there and, well, it's out in the universe. It's traveling the universe. Like, it's a virus like that, basically. It's a contagious virus. That's what I'm trying to, that's how I look at music. I'm trying to look at music like as a good virus that is infecting, like, it's like the heart, like, you know, like the, I don't know. Cupid. Basically, but with music. Yeah. I'm trying to infect as many people as possible with my music.
Stab people with a whole bunch of fucking...
Even though the word is gonna progress, etc., this music is gonna be there.
Yeah, timeless.
Forever. Timeless. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. And photographs in general too. Like you can look at like your grandpa's photograph. Well, he remembers when he took it and he can tell you the story about it and all that stuff, but it happened at a moment and you're looking at it right now. Or a video even. Yeah. Or the moving pictures now and like all that stuff, you know?
So, for example, people are gonna be looking at this.
What do you think about metaverse, man? Because that's the new thing that we're getting into. Like,
I have no clue. I don't really do research on that. I don't really like think about it.
Well, I will tell you, it's like what you expected when you were young and about like all like
that Back to the Future shit, like flying cars and all that.
Basically, we're getting to that, bro. Basically, like metaverse is like when you're like in VR and all that stuff, and you wear like this palm hand thing. Yeah. And let's say there's something that you see in here, and now you can feel it. So I'm touching something right now. And I feel it. To me, it's real. To you, it's not real because you're watching me. Yeah. I'm not touching anything, but I'm touching something, and I feel it.
You know what I want? I want the Neuralink by Elon Musk.
Damn.
I heard that shit. I heard
crazy. That's crazy.
It's probably... Yeah, I know.
No, it's real. It's real.
I know, but I'm saying I heard... I don't know if it's like this information is real or not, but I heard it's gonna come out next year, which is probably not true.
It is. No, but Elon Musk said it's actually true.
I hope it is,
bro.
Because I want that, bro. I want me to be able to think. Like I'm looking at my computer. I don't want to have to be using my hands to mix a song, bro. I want to just be like, all right, like this, that.
But that's insane, you know? Like, yo, like you're just thinking about it, and you're like, yo, even the tweet. Someone tweeted from Twitter. with their mind.
That's crazy.
Bro, like, and someone that is paralyzed. They thought about it and they posted it.
That's crazy.
What do you mean? You know,
think about that with every single task in your life.
Higher manifestation, bro. Like, higher. But yo, see the Neuralink, like it's cool and all, and I feel like it's gonna do a lot of good things. But again, someone is gonna use it to control, like,
in a bad way.
Negative. Yeah. That's why I'm scared. Like, yo, let's say like, okay, like guns. Yeah, stop. Like police are running after like a thief or something. Like, stop here. Like, we're gonna shoot you, etc. Now we're like,
brain just.
Now it's just like a button. You're dead, or like you're stopped. Now they have you and can control you, etc. You don't have to be in a cage.
Yeah.
The cage is gonna be in your mind.
Bro, that's I don't know if you ever watched The Flash.
Black Mirror, bro.
I've watched a couple episodes of Black Mirror, but there's like this season of The Flash where there's like this big gorilla. I think it's a gorilla, and they can control people and like control their minds and like tell like they do what the gorilla wants them to do, or they could just freeze, or they could go kill someone just because the gorilla.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That, you know, but imagine this becomes like the zombies of nowadays. Like, you know, like back then, like, yo, like I'll tell you, like we look at zombies like these like zombies, like these creatures and all that stuff. But I feel like we're getting to this like zombie thing that we're like we can be addicted to looking at the phone every time and all that stuff. We can leave it, but now like, what's the real world? You know, what's the real world exactly? You know. That's what's real, crazy, you know, like it's what's real and what's not, and like
that's just crazy, bro. Fucking insane to think about. But I hope the Neuralink does come out though.
I wanna see what happens, bro. I wanna see what happens. Now you can even fly jetpacks like Iron Man and all that stuff.
Yeah, bro. What? Hover like the little Segway hoverboard things. That's cool too. You know, I feel like that's kind of like Neuralink. I used to have one, and it's like I didn't even think about leaning forward or leaning backwards or spinning. It kind of just happened. You know what I mean? It's like this weird technology. And like you go forward just because you're kind of like you're thinking about it. Obviously, maybe you're leaning forward a little bit, but it's just like it's weird. Like you don't really feel like you're leaning forward, but you are.
But yo, I'm trying to do like if hoverboards ever become a thing,
like actual
probably
hoverboards,
like the actual like yo like
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. I have a T-shirt actually. Yeah, like if you're like imagine you just fly up and you're just sitting on the thing, you're just going there. Like I don't know, bro. Like it's so sick. Like
mad sick.
And I feel like yo, like to our grandmas, bro, like and grandpas and all that stuff. Phones are the future. Like
phones are even crazy internet, to them. Yeah,
internet, like oh, like robots. They're real now. Like I remember.
But yo, even to us, like when I was born, I didn't have like a phone. I didn't have Wi-Fi until I was, I don't even know how old, probably like 8 years old or some shit. And all the kids have phones. That's what I'm saying. So to them, it's even more different. And then the next generation's like our kids, that it's gonna be even more different. Like like everything is gonna be done by the phones, and
we're gonna be the boomers.
And we're gonna be the boomers. Yeah. So it's like every generation, it just keeps progressing, and then that's why I'm not gonna say the kids are gonna be fucked up, but it's gonna be different for sure. You know?
I wanna just sit out. I'll probably just be laughing like yo, like
because I feel like I never really thought about this till now, but I feel like people look at it like, oh, the world is like changing for the worse, whatever. Like everyone's addicted to their phones and shit like that, all that. But that in 100 years, that will be normal. You know, to all of us that have died.
Climate change, though, bro. Climate change and like.
I don't even like to think about. Like, I don't really like to think about all the world shit.
It exists, you know. Like, yeah, it's like because like I don't like to think about it too because I can't really change anything about it. Yes, sure, unity and all that stuff. We can all change something about it. But me myself right now, sitting on this shit, I can't change something about it. So why should I hurt my brain think about it? Why should I send energy away that would hurt me and make me think negative when I can't change? I don't have the power to do anything about it. So yeah,
exactly. But yeah, so. I think that is the new. Sorry.
Meditation help a lot too with these things.
I never meditated, but maybe I should try.
Oh man, I'll put you on this app, bro. Like even before you sleep or all that. Like
What's it called?
I forgot the name.
Someone told me about a meditation app, and I
tried it before. I tried it. It was an application. I tried it, but now I just do it by myself.
Yeah. Like that's cool though.
Yeah. Lucid. Do you believe in like lucid dreams and all that stuff?
I never had one, but I want to. Oh wait, hold up. Fuck, bro, I'm fucking up right now. There was this one dream I had not too long ago, bro. It was, I forget. Whoa, I don't even know how I'm forgetting right now because at the time it was like, what the fuck? But I really felt like I was there. And I forget what it was, bro. But it was a crazy dream, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, bro, I have these, I don't know. That's why I feel like I'm connected. And, I love dogs, by the way. But, yeah, ADHD kicking in. See, bro, we're talking about something and now we're talking about something else. But, yeah, like, basically, I was saying, like, dreams, basically, like, bro, like, sometimes I have these dreams that I get connected with someone that I know that is dead, basically. And I ain't trying to. That's probably gonna sound weird to some people, but I'm just like, it's a connection. I feel like it's a blessing, and that's part of the reasons why I made the song "Blessing" because I feel like I'm connected to a certain.
You want to hear some fuck shit?
Yeah, like telepathy type thing.
I don't really talk about this a lot, but last year I had a dream about one of my friends who, at that specific time, I hadn't seen in like a little bit, not too long, a couple months, right? But he was a pretty close friend of mine, and we just had a regular dream. Like, I mean, I had a regular dream. It was like nothing too weird or nothing. It was like, I don't know, we were in Miami or Florida or some shit, getting chased by people, trying to jump us, and then we ended up at a house, and it was like LeBron James's house or some shit.
Okay.
But it was like a small house, and I don't know why it was LeBron James' house. LeBron wasn't there, but it just in my head it was LeBron James' house.
Yeah.
And then we were getting shot at by these guys, but the bullets were like going through us, you know. It was just weird. And then that kind of, you know, dreams are weird. It just kind of like went away. And then I was in the house, and the inside of the house was this house where we're in right now, and then we were just playing video games. Basically that's the gist of it.
It's flowing.
And a day later, the kid passed away, my friend. How fucked is that? I never dreamt about this kid in my life.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
In my life.
I go through things like this too.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, I lost friends in Egypt and all that stuff, but I still think about it, you know, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, and I feel connected. I don't know if it's the soul.
100% connected. I don't believe in God or heaven or nothing, but I feel 100% connected.
I feel connected. You feel connected.
Yeah.
It's our 6, basically. It's our, like, bridge.
6 and 9, yeah.
It's our bridge, you know? Like, so, yeah, man.
Respect.
It's stuff, man. But, yeah, like, back to the dreams. Like, I had this dream of a friend of mine, 2 friends of mine, and they met, but they don't even know each other.
Yeah. Okay,
so, like, to me, it's very weird. The same day, bro. They meet each other.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's
life insane. Is weird, bro. You feel like sometimes you feel like you can control the world because you're thinking about shit because of your dreams. And that's what manifesting is about
like,
too.
Yeah, but that's to me like you're a person, you're a second person in like my life, like basically like
yeah.
But to you, I'm a second person. Like I'm
secondary character.
Secondary character.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have the console, and I have my own console, but.
We're in the same game.
Yeah, we're in the same game, bro.
Yeah, but my character.
Who has the bigger console?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got what I'm saying? So yeah, like it's sick. It's sick to always think about things like this. I feel like this podcast is gonna be interesting. Like this thing is gonna be interesting.
Good. But I low-key feel like we should end it though, cause
no problem.
100 minutes.
100 minutes, honestly.
100 minutes. That's fucking dope still. But fucking crazy ass. I hope people actually watch all of this, because some people do watch all of it, and some people just watch like 10, 20 minutes, you know?
I'll brand it. If you're watching this from an ad or something, I branded it. And now you're watching it. And I'm sitting here, and you're watching it.
That's crazy. But, yeah, but this was a crazy episode, because normally, you know, we talk a lot about music and shit. But we barely talked about music, and that's what's cool too.
Yeah, because like you got to know you, they got to know me as a person. I got to know you as a person.
I got to know you, yeah.
And they'll listen to my music and still, because they view my music every time and now and then and all that stuff when I post music. But at the same time, what I felt about podcast, it's actually my first podcast, you know. Yeah. So now people know me as a person, or know better of me as a person, you know. So I always wanted to open this up. Exactly. And you gave me the platform, so thank you so much. I got you, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do, and give the platform for myself to open up a little bit too. That's why every episode I'm dropping little things about myself, like the dream, which I don't really talk about in general with people, but I talked about it this time, or just a couple different things in every episode where I'm talking about myself. But then also every episode is whoever the guest is, they're talking about themselves completely, whereas me, it's like a little bit every episode, you know. Yeah. So it's like people just get to know us on the internet. Yes. Metaverse. But yeah.
Metaverse. It's our metaverse.
Exactly. Yeah. Our universe, whatever. But
Metaverse, universe. Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, yeah.
Crazy fucking episode, though. And I'm glad I had you, bro. I'm glad I had you. And I'm glad everyone enjoyed this. Fuck the camera, bro.
Click the like button and comment and share.
Like, subscribe, bro. Click the comment. Comment and shit. Go check out his music. Go check out his Instagram. Go check out my Instagram. Like he said, if you want to book a session with me, that's blessed. I'm down. You know, a blessing. If you want to have a feature with him, collab and shit, do that. Hit him up.
Hit me up. Even you can hit me up. Like, sure, like you can go through my management or whatever. But I'm not even up there yet, so you can just hit me up and we can work, man. We can keep it like simple.
Exactly, simple shit, bro. Yeah, life is simple.
Yeah. Fuck the evil shit.
Exactly. I hope you guys enjoy this episode, though. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.